Alright folks, how we doing? Are we good? Here, Dan, is there a fucking echo on this? On this?
We tried to fight it, but you just echoed.
Okay, that's good. Alright folks, come in, take a seat. Thank you for coming out. My name's Liam. I'm going to be your host for this evening. This is Old Cheeky Comedy Night. We've got a whole great mix of comedians that are going to be great. We've got the Fringe coming up. I don't know how many of you know what the Fringe is. It is the largest arts festival in the world, okay? It runs through the entire month of August. So all the comedians are trying to get their stuff nice and tight. It's going to be good. The whole city turns into a sort of big kind of comedy venue. There's venues everywhere. Like tomorrow I'm performing in a phone box. It's going to be great. After that, got another one in a shoebox as well, so it's going to be great. Yeah, that is what happens to the city. But yeah, it's going to be great the way it's going to work. We're going to have some comedians on, then we're going to have a wee break, and have some more comedians on, and that is going to be the night. It's going to be great. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yep.
Yes, excellent. If you ever want a drink, please, contrary to NHS health guidelines, we encourage you to drink at the show. It will make things better. So whenever you want, get up, go downstairs, get yourself a bevy. It's going to be good. Yes, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Liam. I'm from Edinburgh. Have we got anyone from Edinburgh in?
Hey!
We got one person from Edinburgh. Very good. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin, where are you from?
Pleasant.
From where?
Pleasant.
Oh, from the Pleasance, down there next to Dummy Dykes. Very good, nice. Good stuff. I'm also from Edinburgh. For those of you who don't know, Edinburgh is a city which proportionally has the highest amount of privately educated children in the UK. However, I was actually born in the East End of Glasgow. So as you can imagine, growing up in Edinburgh, I was the most feared person in my fencing class. Yeah, that's right. So there's all of that. But yeah, it's going to be good. Good to get to know some of you guys. So give us a cheer if you're from planet Earth. This person didn't cheer. Somebody call NASA. Okay, you better show me your intergalactic ID. You know what I mean? Okay, but yeah, it's good. Who here is from Scotland? Few people, comedians obviously. Who is from fucking Europe?
Yeah.
Where are you from, sir?
Norway.
Norway! Oh, nice. Are you both from Norway as well? Nice Scandinavian country, very good. Cool, excellent. What are you guys doing here? You on holiday or? Yeah, how long are you here for?
Till Saturday.
Until Saturday. And when did you arrive?
Monday.
Monday, nice. So it must be weird coming to Edinburgh. It's like fucking cheap for you guys. Yeah. No? Okay, that's how expensive Edinburgh's gotten, guys. Even the Norwegians are like tightening their budget. They're like, this place is fucking expensive. Exactly. It used to be like for us, you know, we go to Spain and stuff because it's cheaper. You guys come to Edinburgh. It's not any cheaper. That's okay. You guys enjoying yourselves so far?
Yeah.
Very good. And what's your name, sir?
Steak.
Steak and Steak.
Yes.
Very good.
Not the steak, but
Okay. Just Steak. Okay, you're not a wrestler or anything. And what is it you do with yourself, Steak?
when I'm not here, I'm a teacher.
You know, you're a teacher. Very good. I'm actually a teacher as well. What do you teach?
Nursing science.
Nursing science. Nice. So you teach nursing. Okay, that's cool. You teach people how to save lives. That's cool. I believe it or not, I teach as well. I'm a teacher. I actually teach English as a foreign language, which I know that might sound strange as a Scottish person, but it's actually good. You know, they get to know a few things. I'm teaching these Italian teenagers at the moment, but it's good. They were learning a few things. You know, like I had this wee kid came up to me the other day and he was like, "Teacher, he hit me," and I was like, "He hit me," you know, and then he corrected himself on the spot and he was like, "He kicked my cunt in." It's good. Learn a few things. It is fantastic. Enjoy teaching. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Although I've got a problem. Do you have like some difficult students? Are your students children or the adults or?
Adults.
Adults.
19 to 45.
19 to 45. That's pretty good. See, I don't have that. I teach these teenagers, which is always bad. I've got a problem. I've got this one kid in my class called Luca. Right now, as you can imagine, watching pornography in the classroom is strictly prohibited. Yeah, every break time without fail, this kid Luca. He sneaks into my class and catches me. It's not good at all. That's very good, excellent stuff. What about yourself there next to you? What's your name?
Evan.
Evan. Kevin without the K.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And what is it that you do yourself, Evan?
Well, I'm a sociologist.
You're a sociologist. Okay, wow, that's cool. So like, is this just like observation? This is just like homework for you? Watching what happens to mention.
He's observing me.
He's observing you. Well, that's not. You should be observing us. That would be a terrible show The show's so bad, he'd rather just look to the left and stare at this guy for fucking the next 2 hours. Very good. What about yourself? What do you do, sir?
I'm a salaried nurse.
You're a nurse as well. Okay, we've got it's really hard to make fun of nurses. I picked the wrong bunch of people, you know. Very hard to make fun of nurses. Hard to make fun of heroes, do you know what I mean? We're very good. Give a round of applause to the Norwegians, folks. I also understand we've got some, you folks, what's your name? Bailey and Katie, where are you guys from?
I'm from the US.
And you're from Canada and the US. Okay, so you guys are friends. Okay, so she's the nice one. She's the educated one, you're the ignorant one. Is that the way it works? Controversial. Okay, I've made enemies already. That's cool. So what are you guys doing? Are you on holiday or?
No, we live here.
Oh, you guys live here? No way. How long you lived here for?
August? Yeah, like a year.
Oh, a year. Okay. Well, how come? What brought you over here?
We're doing our masters.
You're doing a master's. Nice. What are you doing a master's in?
We're doing a masters in heritage and exhibition design, designing for museums.
In designing for museums. Okay. Wow. Well, there's a lot of museums here, so that's pretty good. That's cool. And have you enjoyed your time so far in Scotland? What made you choose Scotland? It's kind of a strange, different place to decide to move to.
Edinburgh, all the museums.
That's the reason why, all the museums, yeah?
For us, it's cheaper. Yeah, it's also way cheaper.
Than America, is it?
It would have cost us $200,000 for the same degree.
Oh, the degree, yeah, because we have free education here, that's true, that's very good. Nice, so you guys have been here a year. Whereabouts are you from in the States?
We're from Oregon.
Oregon, on the west coast. Oh, nice, you get some good sunshine out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't mind like this weather?
No, it's not the same.
Okay, so you're used to just being, I was about to say something really inappropriate there. You said you're used to being wet all the time, but that's okay. But yeah, it's good, so you're used to being, having shit weather basically. And you're accustomed to that, that's good. I feel like at the moment there's like a heat wave going through Europe. I feel like if there is a God, he's got it all wrong, do you know what I mean? He's like looking at Europe and he's like, you know what, let's turn the heat up a little bit. Greece is on fire, fucking Italy's on fire. But then in Scotland, he's like, you guys are looking awfully dehydrated. Let's put some water on here. Well, probably because we're all alcoholics, so he's not wrong in that case. But anyway, that's enough from you guys. We're going to get your first act on for the evening. So what we're going to do is we need to get lots of energy and excitement. When the comedians come on, please give them lots of support, lots of love and support. Laugh at the things they say. If they're funny, don't go laugh out loud. If it's not funny, also laugh out loud. That helps them as well. So yes, what we're going to do is we're going to get first comedian on. We need a cheerleader though. I'm going to start with you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. The American's going to be cheerleading. That energy is going to spread throughout the room. I want you to give lots and lots of energy for this first act. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Start the conference.
How's it going, everybody? Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So I usually start my set off by asking a member of the audience what historical figure they think I look like. One pretty big one that stands out, okay? Jesus, okay? So I usually do that, I go to a little bit about the Jesus, but I did this show in Glasgow recently, and I asked the guy in the audience what historical figure he thinks I look like. And he looked me dead in the eyes and went, "Is it Frida Kahlo?" Oh God! Ouch. Yeah, that is rough. But no, I was in Amsterdam recently. Ever been in Amsterdam before?
Yep.
Yeah, I bet you fucking have. Wasn't there for those reasons though. I was there. I was a bit of business. I was doing a social experiment. I was with my friend. He's colourblind. Yeah, colourblind friend. And I went and I wanted to see how many days it had taken to find a red light district. I know, but yeah, I want to see how long it had taken to find the red light district. And he's been in a lot of relationships, my friend. A lot of bad relationships. He'd actually abused in his last relationship. Couldn't see the red flags. He used to work for the army, and they shouted red alert, and he was like, "No danger then." Yeah, I'm going to do this for the next 9 minutes. That's cool, but because he's colourblind, he sees reds as green, so the reds blur into green. So we were in Amsterdam, and he's like, "Wow, like I found the red light district. I didn't know they did coffees in here." I'm like, "No, that's a Starbucks, man." You're in way the wrong place. But yeah, Amsterdam's a good place for fetishes. Anyone got any fetishes? Yeah, well, we're going to find out if you do, so don't worry about that. I've got some fetishes. Can I guess what your fetish is? Oh, no.
Me?
Well, him.
Oh.
Can I guess what? Is it 70s floral shirts?
No.
Do you have a fetish? Or-
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
Does he have a fetish?
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright, now we're talking.
Good job.
Not
Yeah.
telling where it is.
No, you gotta tell. If I tell me your mine, I'll go on.
No, I was kidding.
No. Go on, you gotta tell me that. I bet he does. That man's definitely got a fetish. Is it Scottish lower league football?
Star Trek, baby.
Star Trek.
Latin American comics.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Wow. I bet he's a riot in the bedroom.
With me sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. There you go.
Why did you tell everyone?
Yeah. You're on next, mate. But I've got some fetish. I've got a foot fetish. Yeah. Yeah, pretty exciting, isn't it? A foot fetish, that's a good thing. And people like, when they say that, you're like, you're not embarrassed having a foot fetish? I'm like, I'm not embarrassed by being, I don't know, turned on by the evolutionary ability to walk. Well, how we all got in here. And I enjoy watching you all come in here. A little bit too much, actually. Well, having a fetish, it wildly alters the way you view the world around you, right? Having a foot fetish, it changes things. My partner, she recently bought a 4x4 car. She bought it, she'd been saving up a long time for this car, and she took a picture and put it on Instagram, okay? And when she put it on Instagram, Greenpeace commented underneath it and went, that's sickening what you're doing there. You're killing the planet off. But for me, it's fine, because I love a woman with a big carbon footprint. We've got 6 minutes left. That's alright. Yeah, it's strange having a foot fetish. It's also because if you've got a foot fetish, it's quite hard to find adult superstores generally, isn't it? Maybe not for you. You found a fair few of them in your time. But they're usually in like kind of back alleys and stuff, and they're quite hard to find. For me, finding an adult superstore is really, really straightforward. All I do is I walk down the high street and I walk into a branch of Foot Locker. Happy days. Yeah, fair enough. So I've got a little bit. I've got another joke. I don't know if this is particularly good. I'm going to try out for a fringe, see where it goes. I know you two are American. You guys American? No, you're not. I thought you were American. You're American. Any other Americans in the crowd? Yeah, nice. Where you from, my friend?
Chicago.
Chicago. Nice. Kanye West is from Chicago. Are you anything like Kanye West?
Not quite as racist.
Alright, that guy's on next. But yeah, I was in America recently, and America's a pretty weird place. I was watching a show called Fox News. Everyone heard of Fox? Yeah, everyone heard of Fox News, right? Very strange program. I was watching this show when I was in Dallas, Texas, and there was a guy, one of the hosts on Fox News. This was his actual real life name. He was called Otis Spunkmeyer. Yeah, a real life name for this guy. You can't be calling someone Otis Spunkmeyer. Like, I work for a school. If I heard someone with a surname of Spunkmeyer, straight to the NSPCC. Like, I'm calling that one in immediately, right? And he was talking, because there's been a lot of wars in America. There's the war on terror, the war on drugs. This was a new one for me, the war on family. Has anyone heard of the war on family? Let me explain it to you. So in a lot of states in America, they're trying to ban gas stoves, because apparently they're quite dangerous. And Otis Spunkmeyer, he got up on the air and he went, it's shocking what they're doing here. Because I've got 9 kids. What am I going to do? This is a war on the family. I'm like, man, you've got 9 kids. Like, don't worry about it. If this is a war, your spunk's winning that battle. If he's to ban your spunk and your wife's over, that's like a German panzer division just rolling through the war on family. If we could drop them in Ukraine, Russia would be done in seconds. So easy. But yeah, that's the Otis Spunkmeyer bit, that's okay. And I guess, have you ever seen Oppenheimer? Yeah. I've not seen it yet. I know it's about Robert Oppenheimer, the guy who made the nuclear bomb. But it's a very different film in the Otis Spunkmeyer world, because Otis Spunkmeyer, 9 kids, he went to see he went to see Oppenheimer, and he was really disappointed that Robert Oppenheimer built the nuclear bomb and not the nuclear family. There you go. And it's kind of crazy because there's this thing called the Doomsday Clock. You heard of the Doomsday Clock before? So it's a group of like scientists and sociologists, and they get together every now and again and they see how fucked the world is. And if it's at 5 minutes to 12, we're good. Easy sailing. But if it gets to 1 minute to 12, we're pretty much done, right? That's it, game over. And I follow it quite close, I'm quite interested in the world. And I was thinking, I got really scared the other day because when we get to Christmas here, what we do is we put the clocks forward in our house. Look, I hope they don't do that. Although if they do, we could get a sequel to Oppenheimer. So, happy days. Okay, yeah, thanks, I tried some stuff there, was it okay? Have a nice evening, see you later.
We're going to rattle through this, guys, so we're going to get your next act on. So again, I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. I want you to get some energy going in this room. 3, 2, 1. Start the clapping. Start the on stage, Corbin Millen.
Oh, wow. Hi, hello. How's everyone doing? Right, actually, we're going to have to do a little bit better. How's everyone doing? There we go. That will have to do, because they have given me the unenviable task of fixing this. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, it's very quiet right now. And if they turn it up, it starts to echo. And they looked at me when I walked in here, and they said, Coben, do you know how to fix that? And I said, yeah, I probably can. And they went, great, do it while you're up there. So, let's keep that energy going. Honestly, now that I'm up here, I'm looking at this, I think it'd be funnier because I'm done after these few minutes, and I get to go home. I think it'd be funnier if I don't fix it, because then every other act, they're just going to be sending him up going, your turn, you try to fix it, and I think that would be brilliant. So, check. That is worthless at this point. I don't know, that's not even making noise. Let's talk to someone. Kinky flower trick couple. Woo! Watch yourselves, okay. Alright, let's figure out how this goes. Check. Oh, that's loud. And there's the echo. You have absolutely nailed the essence of what an echo is. Okay, check. Nice and loud. Let's talk to someone. Hello. Oh, she's not looking. Look away. Look. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. We're talking to your friend. Hi there. What's your name? What? Sorry, I'm listening to the echo. I'm talking to people while trying to listen to two different things. I want you to know, this is a nightmare situation they've put me in, and also I deserve it. And also, nope, still there. That was good. What was your name? Oh, hold that. All right. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm a fucking genius. So, Steph, where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. I know where that is. There you go. What part of Australia? The good bit or the meth bit?
Oh, the meth bit.
The meth bit. That's all of it, though, isn't it?
The good bit.
The good bit. Sorry, you there, sir, in the back, who's put the pipe down. Right. Steph, have you ever done meth? Whoa! Hold on a sec. Hold on. Give me that back. Jesus. I said, have you ever done meth? And she went, huh. Part of her looked at this, and I said, oh, have you done meth before? And she went, yeah. And just tried to hit it like that. That doesn't. Steph, why? When I was growing up in Canada, we had anti-drug rallies in schools, right? And I remember there was this one where there was this cop, and his entire job was to get on a mic that wasn't echoing, get up in front of an entire school of kids and scare the shit out of them. And he did a very bad job. Because the thing I remember most is he went, all right, in this next clip that we're going to watch, you'll see a doctor tugging on the pinky finger of his glove just to loosen it a bit. If you're squeamish, close your eyes and look away now. Because the next thing you're going to see is those same hands holding a human brain. And what it was going to tell you about was the effect that drugs have on your brain. I don't know what looking at a brain has to do with anything. You know what it looked like? I don't know, a brain? There was not a lot there that was going to change. The problem was that it cut to, immediately after that, a video of the guy who used to have the brain in his skull, talking. And it was horrifying. And it was really, really bad. And I was trying to hide his identity there by saying his was a girl, it was Steph. She's done any moment. Steph, meth is bad. That nod was unconvincing. I want you to know that much. What brings you guys here from Land Down Under? Catch. Oh, no, I didn't believe you there. Take that. I still have to fix this. I haven't even got to the shit I planned to say. Wouldn't it be amazing, though, if I was up here doing all of this and it was scripted to a T? That would be... Watch, I'll do it again. No, I'm not going to do that. Steph, continue talking into the microphone, please.
Okay.
Oh, Steph, give the mic to someone else. Christ. That's okay. Yes, hello there. You can look back now.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Naomi.
Naomi?
Naomi.
Naomi. I think your parents spelled that wrong. I mean, that's not very fair. My name is Coben, which,
Oh, there you go then.
yeah, that's not true. That's not a real name. I mean, it is a real name, but no one questioned it when I just said it was a fake name. And I think that's the part that hurts the most. You ever said a word over and over and over again until it stops sounding like a word? My name starts that way. There you go. Please don't give the mic to these two because I know them. So this is hurtful. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this back because guess what? Can't fix it. Also, yeah. Sorry? Can't fix it. That is what I said. Good job you're still listening. That's nice. Oh, hello, Dan.
I'm not yet.
Are you from the meth bit of Scotland?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's cool. I was going to say some stuff, but I am over my time already. So this has been a waste for pretty much everybody, except for me, because I've very much enjoyed myself.
So have we.
Oh, thank you. Now, before I go...
Check.
Yep. Oh, just keep going. All right. Okay.
Go fix it.
Go fix it? We're not going to fix it. We're not going to fix it. That's just not how this works. So for everyone here that's a tourist, I'm just going to warn you. Has anyone here never been to the Fringe before? Okay, there you go. So here's the thing that happens during the Fringes. There's a concept called flyers, right? Because there's too many shows to choose from, and you literally cannot be expected to research anything. If you go, ooh, I should read about this show, don't. Go in, blind, leave, having lost a chunk of your soul. That's all you really need. But what'll happen is you'll be on the street, and someone will just say, hey, do you want to come see my show? And they'll hand you a flyer, like that one. Oh my goodness. That is for a show called Touching Tips with Friends. That is a show with, stand up and do it. If you're going to do this, do it. Yes.
Alright, give up for our flamboyant tech man, Gordon Millard, / food salesman, / he's got to go now, he's got his auditions for Greece coming up, so, he's got to go quick. Yes, we clearly have a tech, no surprise, we're all fucking terrible at, tech, we don't know what the fuck's going on here, but we'll just roll with it, it's all good. So yes, we touched on the meth part of Australia there. We've got a couple of Australians over here. You look like you're not from the meth part of Australia, if I don't mind it. Where are you from? Melbourne, that's not the meth.
There is meth there, but it's just not us.
There is meth. You look like you're on meth. Gin and tonic, okay, don't worry, I'm not a narc. You're like, we didn't take anything, I swear. No, that's okay. Even if you did take drugs, you're in a good place. Scotland is also a lot of drugs in Scotland. Do you know Scotland has the highest drugs death rate in Europe? Yeah. Is that right? It's true though, it's not good either, When I first heard that, I confronted this dealer I knew, right? I went right up to them. I said, Dad, how do you look at a statistic like that, where people are dying of drug overdoses, and yet you continue to sell cocaine? That doesn't even get me high. So yeah, we definitely have a drug problem in Scotland. But yes, but just the alcohol for you, sir. You're not meth addicts. You might be alcoholics.
Allegedly.
Allegedly alcoholics. Okay, I thought I recognised you from AA. Australians Anonymous Alcoholics. That's good. You gotta be careful with drinking though. You know, you don't want to get addicted. One of my best friends, he's actually an alcoholic. It's particularly hard for him, religiously speaking, because he's also like a Muslim. And what I mean by that is he always has this sort of inner conflict going on. But you want to know something amazing happens when it comes to the power of alcoholism versus the power of religion. Because every year when Ramadan comes around, no matter how hard, for an entire month, he will quit Islam. And celebrate his own month-long festivity, Ramadan. We're gonna get our next act on, guys. This sounds a bit better. Apologies. See, the thing is, it's kind of hot in here, so I don't want to shut the windows, but at the same time, I feel like that might help the sound. But we'll decide that later. Anyway, we're gonna get our next act on, guys. So please, lots of energy, lots of support. We're gonna count down from 3 to 1. Give all the energy. 3, 2, 1. Start the clock and start cheering up for our Daily Night Boys.
This is all new material. I'm also going to mention I'm Muslim, so one of those two ways I'm going to bomb tonight. My name's Adil. It autocorrects to Aldi. One day my mom texted my dad to pick me up. He came home with wagon wheels and I was stuck at school for 3 hours. Apparently recently I've been told I have mild autistic tendencies. Which is true of anyone who takes an autistic tendency test online at Friday every night. But I think it's not really fair. Like, my dad's a mathematician, so I never had a fucking chance. The worst thing about having a mathematician for a dad is when he calls you a failure, he has the numbers to back it up. My dad's really old. He's in his late 70s now, so he started to tell me about what he wants to do when he's gone. He says he doesn't want to be cremated, he wants to be buried. He wants me to let him down one more time. Strangely, I've been thinking about spreading ashes in your garden. It seems such a lovely thing, but apparently burying bodies in your yard is illegal. I'm doing AI as a job because it's my parents' passion, and that's important to me. A lot of people ask if I'm doing AI is because I want to make an AI girlfriend. It's actually because I want a deep fake so that I can hear my dad say he's proud of me. I did AI for a bank because I completely sold out. The worst thing about working at a bank as a guy with seasonal allergies is every time I wipe my nose, someone thinks I've bumped cocaine. Working at a bank so long, I've started studying some AI ethics because I need some ethics in my life. Doing ethics at a bank is a bit like being the vegetable section at an Iceland. It has to be there to be healthy, but no one gives a single fuck about it. Part of my work in AI ethics is I'm trying to fix computer vision AI models so that way they don't think all black people look the same. So when I'm done, that means AI will have surpassed the capabilities of most Tory MPs. As part of AI ethics, they're also looking at different sorts of application of AI. Some people are saying that to fill gaps in suicide hotline positions, that we should start using AI. Which makes sense because every time I'm on an automated menu on any sort of phone line, I definitely don't want to kill myself. We've also looked at sort of different types of AI that can help you talk to dead relatives. I've tried it, it's really cool, but I don't remember my grandmother loving Amazon Prime that much. I'm an American, I live in Scotland. That gives me a lot of insights into both cultures that I don't think anyone else will be able to see. So like, one thing I've learned is that Scottish people fucking love high vis, right? Everything is in high vis. If you go down, you see little school kids walking through the park, they're all wearing high vis jackets, and their teachers are all wearing high vis jackets. That would never happen in the States. That makes school shootings way too easy. Scotland is generally much more progressive than the US. But I've met a strange amount of transphobic Scottish people, which makes no sense because your entire culture is about men in skirts. For as much as the Tories say they hate cancel culture, they've cancelled all the fucking trains. The Scottish Tories are working against building wind farms in Scotland because they say it will undermine Scotland's inherent beauty. yet they allow Coke Bridge to still exist. For those of you who haven't been, being an American visiting Edinburgh is a very strange experience. Apparently Edinburgh is the most haunted city in the UK. I thought I saw a ghost, but it turns out Scottish people are actually just that pale. For the Norwegians, if you haven't been yet, one of the strangest but probably most popular tourist attractions in Edinburgh is the Edinburgh Dungeon. It's the sort of place where young actors will come up to you in period dress and say, "In 1828, on the spot, I was raped and murdered." And then they put you on a roller coaster. I was a real person, and that was like a real crime to think about. But can you imagine if you go on a BBC studio tour in 200 years and they say, "Jim will fix it for me"?
Just a little note for comedians, speak right into the microphone like this, you know, like a rapper. None of us are rappers, fucking with us. You know, rappers always walk about like that. Speak like that, I think it's a little bit better. Okay, cool, excellent stuff, man, that was class. Good, we're going to get our next act on, so again, we're going to count down from 3 to 1, give lots of energy. 3, 2, 1. Excellent.
I always forget. Anyway, my name's Rose, I'm dyslexic and I've got a short-term memory problem. Is that me? Anyway, first of all I want to talk about schizophrenia. Now, I used to think schizophrenia was just about hearing voices, but it's not. There's a whole new world dimension out there of invisible people in invisible places. And I got everything. I got the lot. Anyway, and I got 4 voices. I got Donald Trump, I got the Pet Shop Boys, and I got Ian, my boyfriend. Anyway, as it was 4 voices, I like to call it quadrophenia instead of schizophrenia. But I'm okay now, aren't I, Ian? Anyway, I'm okay now. I'm taking my, I'm going to say I was taking my meds. I'm taking my meds every day, so I'm good, so I'm alright. But I'll tell you what happened to me. Now, I got schizophrenia during the pandemic and during the COVID lockdown, and I thought Donald Trump wanted world domination. I thought he was stalking me, and I thought he was in my house. I thought he was going through my knicker drawer, and I thought he was all over my internet. And I mean, it even got to the point that I emailed Nicola Sturgeon asking her for help, but the problem was the Wi-Fi shite on the camper van, so she never got the email. But anyway, I'll tell you a bit about something else. I had tickets to go and see the Pet Shop Boys, but because of this stupid pandemic, the concert was cancelled. And I believe that Trump put this concert, the pandemic, on just to stop me seeing them in concert. But back to the boyfriend, Ian. Now, Ian was very tall, weren't you, Ian? Anyway, we were always in the bedroom, we were always at it. And it got to the point that my next door neighbour was commenting. She was talking to a friend saying, "Who's that Ian she's got coming and going in her house?" She says, "I've not seen him, but I've been looking for him." Well, she wouldn't see him, would she? Because he doesn't exist. But she must have heard me screaming his name during our sex sessions. "Oh, Ian, oh, Ian." And it was a bit like our esteemed health secretary. He got caught shagging his personal assistant. Whereas at least my boyfriend was delusional and didn't exist, whereas he just broke the law. And his girlfriend, his personal assistant, she must have been delusional to shag him. But back to Ian now. Ian and I were sat on the computer and we were on some porn sites. Well, it was me, it wasn't Ian, because Ian doesn't exist. But we ended up on an Ann Summers site. And I ordered a load of stuff, and then Ian wanted a load of stuff, and he said he was going to pay. But anyway, ended up, Ian wanted a big vibrator and a big black dildo like this big, well, that big. And it turns out he couldn't play, could he? Because he doesn't exist. So, anyway, I ordered everything and it come to over £300 and I was tweeting about it as well. But we ended up, had to wait a couple of days for the box to turn up. And then a few days later the box turned up and I looked at it and I thought, my box has been tampered with. And I thought, that's that Trump. Trump's tampered with my box. I knew it was him because he was stalking me, so I thought, I know what to do, because I knew where he lived, and he lived at the White House at the time. So I thought, right, I'm going to send him something in the post. So I got the big vibrator and the big dildo, and I wrapped them in cellophane, making sure you could see what was inside the parcel. And then went to my Hermes and printed off a label. So it was to Donald Trump, the White House, 166 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. So I printed the label off and stuck it on, making sure you could see what was in the parcel. And then I toddled off down to Morrison's, because Morrison's had one of them locker units, and you scan it and the door pops open. So I scanned it and then the door popped open and the bloody thing wouldn't fit in. And that was Ian with Ian helping me. So, but then I thought, right, he's getting this and he can stick it up his Florida sinkhole. So then I went round to the post office and got in the queue, and then people were giving me funny looks. I don't know why, because I'm sure Trump gets loads of dildos in the post. he's got that kind of face, hasn't he? So anyway, got to the front of the queue and then got to the lady, and the lady processed it, and that was another £50. So then I went back home and I was waiting for Trump to sign for it. But the funny thing is, Trump never signed for it. The First Lady infiltrated it. And you can tell when she got it, it's when she started walking funny and smiling at interviews. I've got a psychiatrist as well, and I never told her about my famous delusional friends, because I didn't want her to think I was nuts. And I wanted her to cut my meds so my stud of a delusional boyfriend will come back. Thank you very much, everyone.
Give up a rose for Al, everyone. Very good. Rose Wild and Ian of course. Very good. Okay, we're going to get our next act on again, guys. We're just going to rattle through these from 3, 2, 1. Start clapping, start cheering. Andy Hamilton.
Hi guys, I'm Andy. How are we all? Hey, that's a bit better. Fucking hell, it's like a fucking library here for a bit. So I'm Andy. I'm 41. Fucking think about that. There's so many fucking years in the clock nowadays. So I'm 41. I've been married for a couple of years now, which I know everybody's looking going, that cunt's married. No chance. I love being married. So I'm the complete opposite of the stereotypical woke. Get bloke, fucking ball and chain at home. I am the ball and chain at home. Fucking love being married. My wife, on the other hand, not so much. She fucking hates me. She's not here tonight because she thinks this is useless and I'm not funny. But yeah, so my wife's from Glasgow. Anybody from Glasgow? Hey, happy days. So I didn't realise when I started dating somebody from Glasgow, which is literally 48 miles along the M8, that I would need to sign up for Duolingo. Genuinely, fucking clueless. She's great, she's amazing. We have some great, well, we don't have that much sex anymore. I have none. It's, tough tits. Well, no tits either actually, so it is what it is. But I had to sign up for Duolingo. And there's some little cultural differences between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Glasgow is much friendlier, despite the threats. But you kind of start to see the little cultural differences between the youth of Glasgow and the youth of Edinburgh. So in Glasgow, the young team sitting in the park, drinking ND 2020 and Buckfast, getting fucking mad for it. Come back to Edinburgh. Exactly. Come back to Edinburgh, and the youth club are drinking Pims and Prosecco. I used to live up in the meadows, like beside the meadows, so sort of the big green area. I was walking through the meadows one day with my dog, and I saw this bunch of youths and upper class youths like Nigel and Tarquin playing a sport that I'd never seen before. Basically running around with fucking broomsticks between their legs, chucking a ball through a fucking hula hoop on a stick. And I'm sitting going, what the fuck is going on here? Like, football, like, bit of cricket, can you see that there? What the fuck is happening here? So I have never seen a Harry Potter film, never read a Harry Potter book. I'm more sci-fi, Marvel stuff that's a little bit more realistic. But I went up and I was like, what's happening? So I said, Quidditch. It's Quidditch. Oh, it's a game from Harry Potter, and we have to throw the ball through the hula hoop on the stick. Cool. And then all of a sudden, all fucking shit lets loose. This little guy strips off his tracksuit to reveal a gold top and starts fucking running 100 miles across the grass. Like, disappearing. Every single person starts chasing him. And I'm sitting going, what the fuck is happening here? The guy's like, oh, he's the snitch. And I'm like, this is the differences between Glasgow and Edinburgh. In Glasgow, snitches get stitches. Not so much in Edinburgh. But yeah, I probably don't realise, but I kind of like going to the gym. I have a gym bunny. This actually genuinely happened to me today. My wife tells me that I'm inappropriate all the time, and she's probably fucking right. I have very little filter, and that goes with physical stuff as well, not just what I say. So I was in the shower, and before anybody starts jumping, I was in the shower, and it's one of these shower cubicles that's like, it's not frosted glass, it's like green tin, so you can see the other person, but you can't see everything. It's like kind of a bit blurry. It's a little bit like a crime watch photo thing. So I'm sitting there, and the guy next door sounds like he's having an awful lot of fun in the shower. A lot of slapping and slurping and him. And I'm a little bit like, cool. I'm not sure what's going on here. So the inappropriateness comes next. Does anybody remember Titanic, the film? Yeah. So there's a scene in Titanic where Kate Winslet puts her hand on the window when she's pumping DiCaprio. Before she turned 24, he dumped her. Or sorry, she made him drown. Hand on the window. So this guy, soapy hand on the glass. Me, I know how to fucking freak this guy out. Hand on the glass. At which point, I heard, oh you fucker! And he slapped and landed on his back in the shower. Yeah, that was. At which point I fucking hightailed it and ran. Didn't stop to find out what happened. The story probably gets better, but I don't know because I left. So, but anyway, I'm Andy.
Give a round of Hamlin, everyone. Excellent, yes. So, tourists. Got a lot of tourists in the room tonight. As you guys might know, this is my tech man, my Scouse tech man, you know. I thought he's working class, you'll know how to figure it out, you know what I mean? Is it off? No, okay. Anyway, yeah, so obviously, got a lot of tourists in the room. I don't know if you guys know this, but obviously Harry Potter, big thing. J.K. Rowling is fucking writing some of the books here. At least that's what they fucking say. But yeah, you got to watch out. There's two major football teams in Edinburgh. You've got Hearts and you've got Hibs, right? But, and I've encountered both. You get Hearts casuals and you get Hibs casuals, right? But there's nothing more terrifying than Quidditch casuals. They are. You might laugh, but you can tell these guys were hard, you know. I mean, there's one guy I saw had a scar right down his forehead here. So, gotta watch out for those guys. Okay, I think Dan's done it. Give up for Dan, everyone. Alright, fuck yeah. Perfect stuff, guys. Excellent. So, yes, who else we got in the room tonight? So, yes, you two came in, women on her phone. I swear to God, you two were like taking like edibles or something like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, like, they had like a big bag and they're like, open up one and they're like, here's one, you want another one. No, you're not convincing in your denial there. You would crumble on the witness stand like water to a sandcastle. No. No, that's right. What's your name? Rebecca. And Jesus, your wife?
Marilyn and Danny.
Oh, nice girl. You guys all friends, I'm assuming?
Yes.
And where are you from?
I'm from New York.
You're from New York? And what are you doing in Edinburgh?
We're taking a writing class.
You're taking a writing class. Oh, okay. Hoping to write the next Harry Potter, maybe? Is that?
Yeah, for sure.
So you're just a writing class like at Edinburgh Uni, or?
It's like a study abroad through our master's program in the U.S.
Right. Okay. Cool. And what are you writing about? What's your story? Is it fiction? Is it non-fiction?
It's not. It's science writing. So.
Boring. Science writing. No, I'm joking. That's only because I'm retarded. Don't worry. I'm just thick as shit. No, that's good. So what kind of science writing is it?
We all do different stuff, but like I focus on healthcare. I read about neuroscience. Yeah.
Okay, neuroscience. Nice. You might see a few people up here tonight that have a few neuro defects, myself included. Yeah. I actually had ADHD for 3 years. I did. I got it cured though. Yeah. I went to the doctor and he undiagnosed my self-diagnosis. He said, "You're fine." Yeah, exactly. But no, that's good stuff. Cool. And you how long you been here for?
I've been here for almost 2 weeks.
Almost. Oh, so and how long are you here for?
Just till Saturday.
Oh, okay. So it's just a very short writing course. You're just here for like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Ah, okay. Unlike these guys who are here for like a whole year. Yes. You can tell they look sick at their light. We've been here for a year. It's been fucking rough. 3 weeks would have been enough. But cool. Okay, give up for the New York, the Americans here, the writers. The next bestseller, science bestseller, coming to a W.H. Smith near you. Let's go for that. All right, we're gonna get our next act on, guys. So countdown from 3 to 1 again. You know how it goes. 3, 2, 1. Start the clock. Keep it going.
One more, come on, one more. Oh, thank you. It's good to be in a room full of absolute nutcases. We've got a nice variety of people in the crowd tonight. A very wide net. That's good. I don't know if anybody else has realised, but I don't like how the Scottish accent is represented in Hollywood films. I don't know if anybody else has caught on to this, but whenever I'm hearing a Scottish accent in one of these films, it's either on a group of dwarfs fighting a dragon, an ogre hanging about with an Eddie Murphy donkey and a Spanish cat. We'll see the punchline to them. Or on an octopus faced man chasing Johnny Depp about the Caribbean. Now I don't know what the fuck Ewan McGregor has been telling all the directors over there, but I mean the dwarfs in this country, they're not fighting dragons. Well, that's ridiculous. They're getting discount buskets. You'll get something. And if any Scottish person tells you that they've been speaking with animals, they're not an ogre, alright? They've probably been smoking spice. And the only thing that I can think of in recent memory that's been threatening Johnny Depp's life is not some sort of murderous pirate. It's something far, far scarier. It's a Psycho X. Now I will be fair when I say that, they were both the problem in that situation, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Because the things that we were hearing coming out of that court case were fucking mad. But for some reason people thought that they had to take a side. There was only one guilty party. And I will say, they were both in the wrong. Neither of them were in the right. But I remember when the news broke that Amber Heard had taken a shite in Johnny Depp's bed and then tried to blame a dog. Now, I mean, I don't know how you would react if you left the house for the day and your partner had took a human-sized shite in your bed, and then when you got back tried to blame it on a dog half the size of the actual shite. Thinking about it, I don't think she really put any effort into the cover-up whatsoever. Because I mean, I'm not a scientist. I did fail science in school, obviously. But bear with me, because the physics for that excuse, we're going to get into some deep maths here. A dog that small took a shite that size. Surely the back half of the dog will come up with a shite, no? Again, I'm not a scientist. But we've all had that shite that's had us gripping on the sink. Some of us aren't agreeing with that, sorry. Some people in here have got loose booty holes. The shits are looking like they spilled a bowl of porridge. My bad. No, it's disgusting. It was gross. Imagine taking a shit in someone's bed. That's horrible. That's disgusting. And there were some people that didn't even bat an eyelid at that. Like, I still don't think she did anything wrong. That's disgusting. What the fuck are those people? Who the fuck were those people? And what the fuck do their bed sheets look like? You can only imagine their sheets look like someone's come along and tried to clean them out in mud. So disgusting. I don't want to spend too much time on it because it's a weird topic, but it's just very blatant to me, you know, Scottish accents in these films. I don't know if it's like, you know, the casting directors are getting these characters and going like, oh, that sounds like a Scottish person. Or like the Scottish actors are like going for these roles specifically. But I mean, case in point, Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, that's a film, you know, it's got a wide variety of characters and actors, a wide variety of accents that you hear in that film. Coincidentally, all the good guys in that film have English accents. You know, Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom, they played like the two big protagonists in that film. They're involved in like the big love story. The two characters sound like they probably vote against free school meals. Johnny Depp's character, he sounds like I couldn't bump into on a night out in Birmingham. But the one Scottish accent in that film, in a film filled with drunken pirates and sea monsters and literally Johnny Depp, who do we get to represent us? We get the maddest cunt in the film. And I can't imagine, you know, what the fucking writers' room was looking like that day. They're going, okay, we're doing the big bad guy today. What have we got so far? He's half a squid. Okay. That shit crazy. What the fuck is this guy gonna sound like? And some guy just goes, we'll make him sound like he's from Glasgow. Fucking hell, you're on the ball today, man. Oh, hold on a second. It looks like half a squid. That shit crazy, he's from Glasgow. I've actually met this exact person. Fucking seen this guy leading an orange march the other day. No, I didn't think that line was going to fall flat on its off, because there's like 4 Scottish people there. It's quite deep cut. If you're not from Ireland or Scotland, you've got no clue what an orange march is. Something sectarian. Some of you still don't know what I'm talking about. Very regional. I said that the other day to an Edinburgh uni student, an orange march, and he thought I was banging on about some sort of ginger civil rights march. Fucking Edinburgh uni students, I'll tell you. No, to be fair, they're alright. They're alright for the most part, even though most of them do look like they've been dragged backwards through a circus tent. But that seems like I'm leading on to something else, and I am. But I've only got 5 minutes, so I think I might just leave it there.
Scottish accents, yeah. That's what it's all about. Alright, classic. We're going to get our next act up, guys, so same thing again. Keep that energy going, keep it going. We've got a couple more acts, then we're going to have a break. So, 3, 2, 1, keep the energy going. We've got CC. Alright, keep it going. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. I know you're going to win. Come on.
Let me get myself somewhat situated here. I've got notes. I've got a food festival ticket.
That's my
Useless. We determined that very few people in the audience are actually Scottish, right? Which makes sense because Edinburgh, as I've come to realize, is 50% American. This is true. I came to Edinburgh Uni because I was like, hey, you know what? I could do with less America. That'd be fun. It's America. It's just, all of the kids in my class are other Americans. It's like I'm back home. It's the worst. It's really fundamentally close. But if I've been long enough, I've now come to learn a few things about Scotland. So I'd like to share with you guys my theory about Dundee. Alright, this is good. See, everyone I've talked to hates Dundee. Every time I talk to a Scottish person, oh, Dundee's awful. God, why would you go there? Why did you stay away from it? It's Scundy, they call it. This can only mean one thing, right? Dundee is a paradise, and you're keeping it from all of the tourists. It's like an Iceland-Greenland situation. Dundee is gorgeous, and all the Scottish people have fled there to escape the nosy assholes like me. A deal was struck, right? You guys can have Edinburgh, take Edinburgh. Edinburgh is gorgeous. Oh, you should go to Edinburgh. Edinburgh is beautiful. The architecture, yeah, it's great. Go, yeah, have your holiday in Edinburgh. And everyone else creeps off to Dundee. And they can live in peace and not have to deal with people like me. So I've been here like 4 years now. I've just graduated university. Yeah, and I'm proud to say that I've cracked the code. I've figured out what Dundee does in Scotland. This means, of course, I have to go see it. I have to go bother the people there. They're not allowed to have their paradise without me. But unfortunately, I don't think anyone will let me see Dundee. I mean, it's not like I'm going to spoil the secret, right? I'll move back home, you know, my lips are sealed, I'll tell them Dundee's gross, fine, whatever. I just want to see it. Please, the place where actual Scots live. Not these people who are like, you know, one tourist, kill me, please. I want to see the real Scotland, which apparently only exists in Dundee.
Sold it.
Yeah, I was put up here by the Dundee Tourist Association. If I can actually organize my other notes, I do have something else I was meant to say. So no, I've never actually been to Dundee. I have zero idea what it's like. I think I've maybe driven through there once, perhaps. My writing does something somewhat incredible. I don't know anyone else who's done this. I will write something, and by the time I look at it, it is unintelligible. It is a different language. I've called scientists to try to get them to look at this, because this is really groundbreaking stuff. Every time I look at my notes, good God, when did I learn to speak Romanian? Yeah, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about was music. People have a thing about music. They get weird about music. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but whenever you have a conversation with someone about music, it's just nuts. I was talking to a lady at my church about classical music, because our church is a fringe venue and they host, classical music. And she just went off. She was like, oh, I absolutely love Paflou as a composer. His ricotta in fugue was fantastic. Oh yeah, and his B follows in B minor were great. No, and he's nothing like that horrible Haydn Stimpler. Yeah, only assholes listen to Haydn Stimpler. It all sounds the same. These people are trying to claim that different types of classical music sound different nonsense. that a random name generator spit out all of these fake German assholes, and you're convincing me that they're all in fact different pieces of music. Nonsense. I refuse to believe it. Talking about modern music isn't actually any better. You'll have people who are like, oh, the one with the blasters is amazing. They're all the best bands there. They got Chunk Wizards, Shrimp Chalice, Brothers of Gabe. You're telling me you've never heard of Brothers of Gabe? They're like, oh man, please don't hurt me. And that's like, if you don't know their bands, you can't be friends with them. You have to pass this weird ass band test before you can talk to people. What is as if socializing could be any more difficult? Please, man, I don't know music. I just want to have a pleasant conversation and then go home. And then of course there are the people who deliberately don't want you to know about their music. They're like, about the music I'm into, oh, you wouldn't have heard of them. The Art Garglers, they're super alternative. They don't actually play any venue unless it's abandoned. They don't they're not on social media, they don't advertise, they'll just write the date and time in a men's bathroom, and you have to hope that you're there. Yeah, they were actually given a credit by Brothers of Gabe, so they're the music listens to. Every conversation about music can be boiled down to, no music has ever musicked more than this music! And music fans they twist themselves into pretzels trying to get you to understand this. I believe you, man. I'm sure that music musics. Now, will you please just explain what the hell kind of genre it is? That's all I have to say.
We've got our last act of this half, but the second half is going to be a lot shorter as well, so don't worry about that. We're going to have our last act on for this part of the half, and then after that we're going to have a wee break. We can go get some bevies, get some more drink, come back up, it's going to be good. So yes, last act of this half coming up. I was going to ask you, speak to your husband, what's your name, madam? Yeah. Catherine, where are you from, Catherine? Come again?
Barrow in Perth.
Sounds English, Barrow.
Barrow, near the Lake District.
Oh, the Lake District, that's a cool lesson. It sounds nice, the Lake District. I can't say I've ever beaten, but that's good. What are you doing up here in Scotland?
For a week for the fringe.
Are you here for the Fringe? Are you? Ah, okay. That's right. Cool. You got any exciting shows you're going to?
Like you said, there's that many, we're just going to turn up and...
Exactly. Anything, you know, literally. Any, like I say, anything is a venue. I mean anything. Like literally,
Too many.
Exactly, it's too many. You can order an Uber and then you open it and some guy's like, nah, because you can't stand up comedy. You know, what, I'm trying to get an Uber here. Like, fucking calm down, you know what I mean? That is what happens. Anyway, we're going to get a last act on. You're going to be our cheerleader captains. We're going down from 3 to 1. And you're going to start clapping and cheering. 3, 2, 1. So the clap cheerleaders, great.
It's me, the tech gremlin. Again? Can you even hear me? I thought I'd fixed it before and it's gone off again. Is it low? It's good. Should I? Yeah.
It's too loud.
What about this? Is that better? Yeah? I sound great. It's the first time I've ever heard that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. How we doing, Waverley? We good? Yes! I'm the last one stopping you from getting a pint. How do you feel about that? Yeah, that's a weird way to be introduced in it. I always think that's really weird. You've got one, mate. You've got one, nice. I want to come over and tell you a bit about myself. But Coven before mentioned something about like a medical video, and it sprung a memory in me that I haven't thought of in years. So I went to school when they had videos, right? Yeah, that long ago. You know, the big ones that used to wheel in, you'd be like, get it. We had flubber and shit. But one time we were doing this sex education video. There was a class in before us though, so it finished the video, it was still on. And you went to like press pause and then press stop and then rewind so you can't see what's on it. They didn't press stop, so they just rewinded it. And all I saw was a man ramming a child up a woman. That's all I saw. Anyway, never going to drop it again. I did. It put me off for at least a good week or so. I'm probably cool. That makes sense. Bio people, are you enjoying Edinburgh so far?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, you enjoying it? You guys are from Australia, was that right?
Yes.
Australia. By the way, I enjoyed your woo before. It was great. It was fantastic. Have you guys been to Liverpool at all in England? Liverpool?
No.
Liverpool. I knew you would. Oh,
sorry.
But so, do you have any plans to visit Liverpool at all? Oh, well, that makes sense. Now, go to Liverpool, right? It's fantastic. Liverpool's great, but don't go to a place called Bootle, right? I'm from a place called Bootle, you know. Bootle is famous for 2 things. One of them is me, so not a good start for Bootle. The other one is the ex-footballer Jamie Carragher, right? So it's famous for a man who spat at a child. And the ex-footballer Jamie Carragher. You saw that coming, didn't you, mate? You saw it a mile off. No, I don't spit at kids. That'd be disgusting, wouldn't it? Be disgusting. Kick the little cunts instead. A lot of child abuse in this set so far. It's not the image I want. Liverpool is where I grew up was quite a poor area. Give me a cheer if you grew up poor. Yeah, I'm proud of it, right? Are you proud of being grown up poor? I'm proud of growing up poor. One thing though that we have to do, and I don't know if some of you guys are the same, when we grew up we have to share the bath water. Anyone else have to do this? Yep. Yeah, it was disgusting, wasn't it? It was disgusting. I don't know about you, but I could barely finish a pint of it. Fucking got yous. No, it was a rough area when I grew up, to be honest. It was so rough that someone broke into our house one time and stole everything. And the bathwater. Oh, and the bathwater? Oh, this guy's brought his own jokes. No, they stole everything, including the Monopoly money, which I thought was really weird. Yeah, right. Jokes on him though, because when we caught him, he went straight to jail, didn't pass go. So I turn this down again. Monopoly is bullshit though. I know a lot of people say controversial things on stage, but I'm telling you right now, Monopoly is bullshit and it's for liars, right? I grew up thinking that banks were really easy to rob. Not a thing. I grew up thinking I'd be on the property market at some point. not a thing. And the worst one for me, personally, is I grew up thinking that at some point in my life I would finish second in a beauty competition. Yeah?
I can't say it.
Just keep finishing first! No. I've never done that joke before and someone's gone, I can see it. Thank you, yeah. Is that a compliment? Is it? I'm not used to them. I want to fight people. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. Now I'm glad you kind of laugh on these Monopoly jokes because with them sometimes you got to take a chance. We got to roll the dice. You know what I'm saying? That's the last one I brought. Some of these really shit Monopoly puns.
We love ya.
Oh. That's it. I'm done doing it. Beat that. That's the best heckle I've ever had. We love ya. We love ya. Was that good? I don't know. Fuck, where was I? Oh, I need to tell you, I do have a girlfriend. Yeah, I do. I know. And she's great, she's good, she's alright, she'll do. Sounds harsh, right? I know. It does sound harsh, but you can't afford to be picky when you're like you just woke up in a skip. And that's what I tell her every single morning. When she wakes up in the skip. You saw that coming a mile off, didn't you? No. Honestly, like, I'm only making jokes about it because she's not here. She's a feisty Polish lady, and she would, like, smack the communism out of me. or whatever they do over there. But, she has proven a bit of a stereotype by being with me, though. She's proven a stereotype that Polish people will come here and do the jobs that nobody else wants. That was one really aggressive. No, I am really lucky to have her, to be fair, because she's here illegally. She's not. It's a joke. She's not really. She's fine, guys. Be cool, be cool. No, I shouldn't be making jokes about it, to be fair, because she had a bit of a shit week. She saw me naked. Hey, just someone go, Was that a joke or the thought of me naked? Because it's not the worst ever heckle about that.
Before you naked a bit.
Is it? That makes sense to me, because I'm 32 and I fucking give up. Give me a cheer if you're over 32. See, they've all given up. They've all given up. No, but she is great. To be fair, like, she does this annoying thing that pisses me off a little bit. Like, because I'm from Liverpool, and the same with a lot of people, they expect me to really love the Beatles. You know the Beatles?
Never heard of them.
Who? Are you on next? Do we know the Beatles, right?
Hell yeah!
What is going on? No, and don't get me wrong, I like the Beatles as much as the next man. Just as long as the next man's Yoko Ono. Don't be a pantomime audience, you guys like. Just, hey, oh, and some people are like, hey, he's fucking behind you. No, like, it annoys me because what do people expect? Do they expect that everyone from Liverpool is just walking around Liverpool city centre quoting John Lennon lyrics all the time? Imagine.
Hey!
All the people.
Stop.
Anyway, I've been Dan McKenna. You've been weird as fuck. Bye.
Alright, give up for Dan McKenna. Very good. Excellent. Well, guys, that is the end of the half. We're going to have a break. The second half is going to be a wee bit shorter. So, again, get yourself some drinks, relax, chill for about 20 minutes. And, yeah, give it up for all the acts you've seen in this half. That was pathetic. I said give it up for all the acts you've seen in this half. Nice boy. There you go. Now, a 20-minute break and come back when we get going again. Thank you, guys. Comedy and just like clapping people on stage. So it feels undeserved, you know, like, oh my god, look at him walking, you know, fucking I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming back, guys. Good stuff. We've got a good second half coming up. We've got a couple of new folk in here, I see. Your sir, what's your name? Matthias. And who's this you're with?
Heike.
Heike, and where are you guys from?
Germany.
Germany, cool. And what are you guys doing here in Edinburgh?
Holidays.
Holidays, okay. And how long are you here for?
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday. And when do you leave?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Cool. Thrilling. Riveting conversation this is. Let's go. Is it your first time in Scotland?
Yes.
Nice. And are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just getting one word answers here. We're gonna dig a bit deeper. What is it? Whereabouts are you from in Germany?
From Saxonia.
I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Yeah. And you, sir, you from the same place?
Yes, from the same place,
Dresden.
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 Oh, Dresden. Yeah. I know Dresden.
I've got you.
Because it was bombed. I don't know, it's the Dresden bombing, that's like, is there anything else it's famous for? Nope, okay. That's good, so are you guys just here just for a couple of days, just on holiday? What have you seen so far? Have you seen anything?
We have seen Glasgow, Islay, Skye.
Oh shit, you've done a lot. You've seen more than me and I'm from here, that's crazy. So you guys, what's the most beautiful thing you've seen so far?
I think Skye and Lewis and Lewis.
Skye and Lewis, is that a person or the island? The island, Isle of Lewis, Isle of Skye. Yes, very beautiful places. Definitely recommend going there. It was never going to be. It's a tiebreaker between Isle of Skye and Glasgow. That was never going to happen, was it? Let's go Isle of Skye. I've never been to Isle of Skye. It's meant to be beautiful. It's like it's really good. That's cool. Give it up for the Germans, everyone. I want to speak to this man sitting at the back with the glasses and the mullet. Yeah. I want to talk to you, boy. What's your name?
I'm Conrad.
Sorry?
Conrad.
Conrad. Where are you from, Conrad?
England.
England. Whereabouts in England are you from?
South East, Kent.
South East Kent? Okay. For a second there, I thought you called me a cunt. South East Kent? Alright, Kent. Yeah, cheers. Cool. And what are you doing up here? You on holiday or?
Yes, I was here for a party on the weekend. And now I've just thought I'd kill some time in the hostel before I go back to the south. Yeah.
Alright, so you came up for like a mental party and you're just still here, just pushing it. You thought, I came up here for a party and I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's keep the party going. Fair enough, man, that's cool. Did you have that mullet before the party or after? Yeah, very good. And what is it that you do with yourself, Conrad? Do you study, work? Or?
So I'm a seafarer, so I spend half my time at home and then half my time at sea.
Okay, a
Seafarer, like ships.
Like shipping?
Yes.
Oh, so is that like on boats and shit?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm pretty sharp. Yeah. So wait, what do you do? Like, as in, like, what do you do on the boat? Are you like a captain, or are you like?
No, so I do the electrics on the boat.
You do. Oh man, we need you to help us with the sound tech over here. Okay, we need to get you up here, Conrad. Very good. That's good, man. Have you enjoyed your time in Edinburgh?
Oh yes, it's
excellent stuff. Give him a round of applause, everyone. Good stuff. Thank you, Conrad. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. Gonna divert my attention to this lady over here who's dancing for some reason. What's your name?
Allah, like the god.
Allah. It can't be him. Fucking Allah. Like the gods that I am. Alright, okay. Fucking hell, alright. Is it Allah? Okay. Peace be upon her. Very good. And where are you from, Allah?
I'm Polish.
You're Polish?
Yes.
Cool. Whereabouts in Poland are you from?
Częstochowa.
Yeah. Another place I'm not going to pronounce. That's cool. Poland's a cool place. I've been to Warsaw. Or is it called Warszawa? Is that what you... Warszawa, exactly. See, I could do a bit of Polish pronunciation. Very good. Exactly. Thank you. Very impressive. Fucking hell, mate. I think you might be Al, the way you're judging me, man. Fucking, I'm going to go up to the pearly gates and you're going to be like, no, not today. Sorry. We're going to hell. That's cool. So you, Poland's a cool place. I've been to Krakow. Anyone who been to Krakow?
Yeah.
Great time. Yeah, she's
Kevin is the lepsha.
Eh? Well, ignore
I
that.
don't know if I got that right, but
That's cool. Sorry, ignore my dad, guys. He's just, But no, he's exactly, that's cool. No, Krakow's a really cool place. It's kind of weird though when you go to Krakow, because I'm always like, oh, it was Krakow great, oh, it was amazing, it was so great. What was the best part? I went to Auschwitz. And then you never know what to say, because you can't be like, oh, Auschwitz, how was it? Amazing. had such a good time there. You know what I mean? You can't say that. You have to be, you know, it's kind of a weird thing. But it is a cool place, very harrowing experience. Cool. What do you do here, Allah? What's your job apart from just, you know, being God?
I'm Jewish and I study here.
You're Jewish.
my God.
Okay, someone hates Jews. Oh my God. Okay, you're Jewish and you study here. Cool. Didn't ask your ethnicity or your religion there, but that's cool. And so, what do you study, Allah?
Pharmacology.
Pharmacology. Is that pharmacy? Is
No,
that,
it's a different thing. It's quite.
is it to do with farms?
It's making drugs essentially.
It's making drugs. Allah here. Nice. We've got a fucking drug dealer over here. Exactly. That's it. Nice. An illegal pharmacologist is really just a drug dealer, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you know how to make drugs?
I don't, but hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon. I'll be getting your number, hitting you up soon. As soon as you're able to make the next potent drug, I'll be right on there. That'll be cool. Very good. Excellent. Give it up for Peace Be Upon Her, Alan. Very good. Alright, we're going to get our next act on, guys. So, you know the drill here. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. We're going to go to the Germans here. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. You guys are going to start clapping. Lots of energy. That energy is going to spread. I picked you guys because you're the most energetic. You know, I thought you've really got the energy here. So you're going to be my cheerleaders. I count down from 3 to 1. Get the clapping going, cheering. It's going to spread throughout the crowd. And then we're going to have our next act on. Are you ready? So 3, 2, 1. Start the clapping. Start clapping.
Thanks very much. I kind of miss the echo. I think we were all... The echo. I think we would have been... Nobody took the advantage. We're probably better singers with the echo. So I'm going to sing you a song right now. Yay! No, not really. Everybody do Barbenheimer the past few weeks? Woo! I think the hype has died down from your reaction. I went to see Oppenheimer last night. It was pretty good for a 3-hour movie. There was only one guy in front of me on Amazon trying to buy dog food by the third part of it. It was like, I mean, yeah. No matter how long a film is, there'll be somebody trying to buy dog food by the end of it. Coincidentally, I just realized my friend went to a dog-friendly screening of Oppenheimer on release weekend. And I can't think of a worse film to take dogs to about arguably the loudest noise of all time. I just have a lot of dogs like, behave, you watch this film with us. Fucking hell. Yeah, so I'm Pete, I'm doing the Fringe. Woo! Got my flyer here, the one that Coben failed to give out earlier. It's up there if you want to read it. Yeah, I'm a bald man. I'm a baldy bastard. A bald man. Let me tell you what, I do not like it. I do not like being bald at all. Reviews are in, fuck this. I had a dream last night that I had hair and it was the best day of my life. And then I woke up. Last year for Halloween, I went dressed as Taylor Swift on Halloween, and I got to the party, and everybody just said I looked like Marjorie Dawes from Little Britain. They just thought I looked like chubby-faced Matt Lucas. Heartbreaking. There's a lot of I feel like faux machoism that comes with like adopting being bald. There's a lot of marketing that goes into it, like. There's a whole lifestyle, there's a fucking subreddit, of course, and most of the fucking products they advertise, they're all just like, buddy, you made the right choice going bald. You're never going to regret it. They're all called things like, born to be bald, the bald man's companion, bald as a boss, you're bald. And I definitely in the marketing offices, they've got like, posters like cool bald people to like psych them up. They've got like Walter White, got like Bruce Willis, Sinead O'Connor. We lost a real one! We lost! we lost one of our own. Truly, the saddest news, and I mean, nothing compares, does it? I mean, Woo! Can anybody name a Sinead O'Connor song that isn't Nothing Compares to You?
No. Dancing in the Moonlight.
Dancing in the Moonlight by fucking Tot Loader. Get out of here! I had a dream. Talk about dreams and being bald and shit. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I had a dream last night. I was feeding Kanye West brownies that I'd made. And everybody was like, no, but he's so racist. And I was like, but he's still got impeccable style. Like, the whole time, and he ate the brownie, he's just like, these brownies suck. And I was like, oh, fuck. But like, does anybody care that I dreamt about that? Like, nobody cares about somebody's dream that you told them. I feel like I found a way to get people to care about the dream that you told them. Because it's like you're not invested in something that didn't actually happen. You just go up to somebody who's telling you about the dream. You're like, oh, I had a dream last night. I was having sex with your entire family. Like, what? My entire family? Yeah, you weren't there. You know, it was just a private thing. You know, it was like, my entire family. But my parents are divorced. It was like, that's not what your dad was saying last night when he was rim jobbing your sister. Okay, maybe that went too far. It's the French. J.K. Rowling, way! Fuck J.K. Rowling. Don't want to hear any chirp. Edinburgh's famous for famous transphobe J.K. Rowling. And J.K. Rowling's books, I guess, I was 18 when the last one came out, so it was kind of a parallel for my own schooling. But then when I heard people say, like, oh, the authentic experience of a teenage boy that she described was, oh, it's nothing. And I was like, no way was it authentic at all. If it was authentic, there'd be a book called Harry Potter and the Very Long Shower, where he just discovers masturbation. He's just not around very much. They're just like, where's Harry? He's like, oh, it's in that fucking shower, I think. Like, Dumbledore comes to him, they're like, Harry, you're not being around much, you're going to fail your exams. He's like, your robe's dirty? I feel like my robes are dirty. Time for another very long shower. No, Harry! No! Anyway, thanks so much. I've got all the time.
We're going to get our next act on immediately, guys. So again, 3, 2, 1. Start the clock.
You missed head.
I'm Steph. I've recently moved over here from Australia. Meanwhile, it seems half the year trying to move over there. Times have changed. Not that long ago, a trip to Australia was something to be centrist with. I'm from Tasmania, which is the harshest sentence of all. If you don't know, Tasmania is a miserable little island off the south coast of Australia, not New Zealand. Someone doesn't like New Zealand. It was back when they were sending all the convicts over there where they decided to send the worst of them. They wanted to keep them separate, so they decided to stick a whole lot of hardcore criminals on an island together. But not to find love, although that would have been a fucking great bit of reality television. Would have watched the fuck out of that. No, but like, I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity there with just, this is a new bit, but and I've forgotten it. But anyway, I feel like, if you go down to Love Island, you could have had them all stepping off the gangplank, doing a bit of, little introductions like, g'day ladies, and come on. Like they say, a little bit of scurvy never killed nobody. I'm Steve-O, and for my next task, I'm going to steal your heart. Maybe the rest of your organs as well. Davo. I'm looking for a lady, but I'd settle for a sheep. That's how I ended up here, actually. No, but Tasmanians, we've worked out about as well as you think we would. We've got a reputation for two things: racism and incest. We work hard to maintain that reputation. To give you an idea of what it was like to grow up there, I went to primary school in a tiny town with a population of about 400 people, total of 3 surnames. 2 of those were a variation of each other. There were the Clarks, the Johnsons, and the Johnstons. The difference is, believe me, very important. That T is what separates your cousin from your brother. No, but I give Tassie a bad rep, and I shouldn't really. Obviously, it's not all racism and incest. They're also very homophobic. Not so much I'm a homophobe myself. I'm a little bit gay, so it just seemed impractical. But I didn't really have to come out, mainly because everybody else sort of decided it was gay for me. I wasn't really asked about the process. I just rocked up to school one day. Somebody told me I liked women and I took their word for it. Didn't think to ask for a reference. But I mean, to be fair, I dressed the part, shopped exclusively in the men's section, men's, not boys, because I have been this tall since I was 11. I didn't really have a boyfriend until the end of high school, mainly because guys my own age were only tit higher. Not that that should have been a deterrent. Tit heights down the and seats in the house. No, but Tasmanians, and especially rural Tasmanians, they're not so keen on the LGBTQ+. And it makes sense, really. Tasmania has a literacy rate of about 70%. Nothing gives them the fear like miscellaneous letters. Those 5 have been raining absolute fucking terror. God knows what the rest of the alphabet's capable of. My time's about up, so that's me.
She's got a bright career ahead of her as a travel agent for Tasmania. Sold me. No, good stuff. We're going to get our next act on. So again, guys, count time down from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. You know what to do. Keep it whipping, keep it going. We want to David
Hello, my darlings. Hello. Vulture, vulture, vulture. Kids, me a vulture. For my non-Gaelic speaking friends, 100,000 welcomes. How are we? Fantastic. Although a couple of you are looking a little bit confused. Can you imagine how I felt when I woke up this morning looking like this? Yeah. Oh. Anticipation in his face. Yeah, after all the rehearsals, after all the practicing, it's a pleasure to finally be here. I guess it must be a bit like having sex for the first time. Well, after a lifetime of spanking the monkey, you know? Yeah. I think I'm going through the menopause, the male menopause, or a very heavy period. You be the judge. Hot flushies, cravings, so many cravings. Is that chocolate? Oh, chocolate fingers. Oh, this menopause, it really is making me reminisce. I was born in Africa and my mum's white. So's my dad. When I moved to Scotland, I really did see things completely differently from my new friends. Like the way they walked. And the way they talked. Oh, I didn't ken. Oh, you're a Raj. No, you're a Raj. I mean, it was weird. And here's me coming from Africa. Or more like from Kenya. To a really dinny Kenya. And then there was the special celebrations, like the Trooping of the Coloured, as I thought it was called. Beautiful horses, soldiers, bunting, lots of bunting everywhere, all to celebrate my coming to the UK. Every June of every year, all for me. Or so I thought. Never mind. Yeah. And then there was the food. White puddings, black puddings, white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate. Even the food was segregated. At least it was all being served from the same counter. Progress! I hate crappy, bad, nasty sex. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Bad sex, whether it's with your one-night stand, or your partner, or your sibling, it's horrible. Yeah, they're lying there with loving, horny eyes, waiting for their furrow to be ploughed deep and hard, while their other half's lying there like a sack of tatties and contributing fuck all. I'll never be that lazy again. She was fucking raging. Unlike her mammy. Yeah, racism. It's still hanging around to this day like flies on an Ethiopian. Yeah. Well, some of you might be offended by that, but some of my best friends are flies.
Oh!
You really do need to stamp it out though, vigorously. Not the flies, not the Ethiopians. Racism. And there's actually been a recent development and a cure for this racial disease. Yes, it's the new, dynamic, and the revolutionary niggerette patch. Yes. It's a patch that you wear to stop yourself from being a cunt. As we respectfully say here in Scotland. Yeah, they've actually even been proven to work in Tory party conferences of all the places. Yeah, without the patches, the cravings, they build up, and they build up, and build up, until the candidates can't take it anymore, and you have to rush out to the toilet for a quick black bastard! Which is then swiftly followed by a little white powder aperitif, and a carafe of Grand Marnier, and then it's back into the conference to go to make levelling up a success. Yeah, the irony. Yeah, even with Rishi at the helm, it really doesn't deter these Tories, because they still believe that they have the backing of the great British Empire. Niggerette patches are the cure. Well, my lovelies, don't make hate, make love. It tastes so much better on the heart and on the tongue if you do it right. I'm David Esmal. Slanjivar.
Slanjivar.
To your good health.
Give up to David Esmal, everyone. There we go, great stuff. All right, nice, great stuff there. Perfect. Okay, right, nice. We've got a few more acts to go, guys. Yeah, so I want to speak to the Australians over here. What was your name again, sir? Paul. And what is it that you do with yourself, Paul? Oh yes, as we established, you're an alcoholic. That's right. Drink gin and tonic. What about you? You look like you're facilitating this. You're a nurse. Damn it! Why do you keep fucking encountering nurses? You just kind of. What kind of nurse are you? What do you do?
Anesthetic and pulse.
What?
Anesthetic.
Anesthetic. But you said like I'm waking up.
Yeah, I'm waking up.
Oh yeah. I have this image of like, you know, Pulp Fiction when like Uma Thurman's like pure OD'd on like coke, and you're the, you know, the guy's like John Travolta's got the fucking pen and he's like got the circle and like has to like smack it into her chest. Is that what you do? Not nearly as thrilling. Ah, okay, that's fair. But what's you like? You're doing it as a nurse. What's the raddest thing you've seen in hospital?
I'm not going
You're not going there.
Too
Too much problems. Okay, right. So you've seen some crazy shit. And what's like? Have you ever had to like pull something weird out of someone's like arse? I hear that's like a common thing.
Oh yeah, feathers.
Feathers. God, somebody got pumped by a chicken. That's mad. Feathers. Jesus Christ. By any chance did he pull those feathers? By any chance did he pull those feathers out of Paul's arse? Was it?
No.
Push it back in again. Okay. Pull that quill. Start writing. That's pretty good. And what about yourself, Paul? Besides being an alcoholic, did you have a job? Are you just unemployed? Because I can relate to that. Unemployed?
Just travelling the world.
Just travelling the world. Wow, God, how much is the welfare over in Australia? Fucking hell, man. I'm sitting here, we have a thing called universal credit, right? Which is where, like, if you don't have a job, they, like, go in and they give you a little bit of money. You go to a place called the job centre. And you might be thinking, Liam, pretty obvious, you don't need to explain what a job centre is. You know, it's a place where you go to get jobs. No, it's not. Ironically, no one's ever gotten a job from the job centre. Right? But it's a weird place. Actually, I was there like I during COVID I was unemployed for a while, so I can relate to your alcoholic struggles there, Paul. But when I was there, like I noticed they have a very dry sense of humour in the job centre. You know, because I remember I went in once and my work coach, that's what they give you, a work coach, like a fitness coach. He sat me down and he was like, "Mr. Jackson, you're aware that you have a sanction on your account." You know, and then I hit him with the zinger. I was like, "I know, what am I? A Russian oligarch?" And he was like, "No. You see, a Russian oligarch, Mr. Jackson, actually has money." So that's the time I got roasted by my work coach. Are you looking for jobs, Paul?
Anything.
Anything at all?
Anything.
Anything at all?
Wash dishes.
Wash dishes. You can wash my dishes. There's like fucking 12 feet high. That's right. Alright, it's difficult looking for jobs though. Like I remember, a while ago. Before my teaching job, I was looking for jobs, and I don't know if you've ever encountered this, Paul. But like, one of the jobs I applied for, they made me do one of those general intelligence tests. Have you ever had to do one of these things, Paul? Mate, nothing worse than applying for a job and then inadvertently being diagnosed with a learning difficulty. It's a real insult. That's not actually what happened. What actually happened was far worse, Paul, which is finding out you have the intelligence of someone with a learning difficulty without actually having a learning difficulty. That's a hell of a lot worse, that. But anyway, we're going to get our next act on. Fuck, I've forgotten who it is. No, I've not. I remember now. Sorry. Yes. Okay, we're going to count down from 3. Going to count down from 3 to 1. You, Paul, you want a job? I'll give you a fucking job. You're going to be my cheerleader. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Judy Camden, everyone. Judy Camden. Keep it going.
Whoa, go girl.
Easy, Tiger.
Get going.
It's getting bigger.
What is it? David was up here talking about like racism and like how like he mentioned like black pudding at some point. I'm over here like, dude, when are you gonna release like the workout regimen? You see his legs? What the fuck? And the lotion regime? Like I'm gonna need to see that. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck you're saying. I'm waiting for you to get to that. Adil was talking earlier about how he works with something related to like using AI to help with suicide. Isn't like the whole point of AI and the biggest issues with it is that it just learns exactly for what you say and like regurgitate. So imagine you like dump your whole life and you're like, I just don't think I can keep going, but you've like detailed a very detailed like hard life, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, I learned a lot from you, and I'm thinking you should just go for it. So I'm in Scotland for school. I'm with the writers people over here. I'm doing science writing. And the second I got into Scotland, the first thing that, you know what, I did this wrong. Let me show you something. Are you from Scotland?
No. Australia.
Okay. Who's from Scotland?
Guy over there.
The good looking guy. Can you not tell? Come on.
So we're just gonna
Come
go
on.
here.
Orbit.
Okay. I want you to take a look at this. Okay. And my God. Okay, I want you to take a look at this. And I want you to tell me what it is, where it is, and exactly what happens there.
Oh boy. It's excitement, it's a party, it's happy.
It was me last weekend.
Philosophical definition of it. So this image, which I can show you guys, is the which you might not be able to see, is basically it's a small world afterworld in Disneyland. It's a ride in California. When I got to fucking Scotland, the second I entered my cab, he was like, he pointed at the Edinburgh Hill, which I know what it is now, and he goes, "What is that?" I'm not fucking from here. And he's like, no, tell me what happens there. I'm like, I don't fucking know. But I have two theories. I have a theory that A, he also doesn't know. Because he proceeded to be silent the remainder of the ride and drop me off at my Airbnb. And I was like, wow, this is a weird experience. So then I get another Uber for going to some different location. And I'm going to look at this because I forgot what it was already. We were going to the National Galleries. So I took an Uber there because I was like, I'm not walking. I love you guys, but I'm not walking. And like this Uber driver asked me the same question. He's like, "What is that building?" And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in Scotland? Is this like a pride thing where it's just like we're just gonna ask people who clearly are not from here, just ask them exactly what things are. Basically, at that point, I was like, no, I think they're onto something. So I asked him, what is it? He goes, and I'm like, okay. And I just drops me off, and he's silent. And I'm like, I'm not sure about what he expected me to do. So I'm from Uganda, right? So I'm from Uganda. I moved to the United States. And something that I thought was very strange when I got to the United States was tornado drills. So I moved to Illinois. All right, and if you some people in the audience who are already American kind of already know this. So I'm gonna demonstrate. So I'm gonna ask you all, right? If you are trying to get out if you're trying to worry about a tornado happening and there's no basement available, what position would you want to put yourself in against a wall to make sure that you? Yeah, isn't that wrong? So just look at them real quick. Just can you demonstrate again? Yeah. They have you turn your back. I'm not gonna they have you turn your back and put it against the wall and put your head down like so. I'm gonna do it. Okay? And you're facing the wall. Okay? If a fucking building falls and you're facing the wall like this, are you not going to die almost instantly? This is my theory. I believe that the school boards are like, honestly, we do not have basements and we're not going to build them because this is America. As you know, school shooting season is coming up. So they're just like, we don't have the budget, we're just not doing it. And they're like, well, we don't want them to die horribly, so let's just find out a way that we can make them go the quickest. And that's sincerely what I believe. I have not done any research on it. But basically, I think that the solution should be something like, maybe like this, with like a book on your head or something. But I haven't come up with it, and obviously I don't really intend to. These were all new bits. Thank you all for listening, and thanks.
Give up for Trudy Camden, everyone! Alright. Great stuff there, excellent. I love Trudy how you're like, who's Scottish in the room? I'm like, you couldn't take the hint, the maniac in the corner, fucking drinking like a fish.
He come loose here to find out through that glass.
Exactly, proving my point, this guy, proving my point. Who's Scottish in here? This guy. Okay, very good. Excellent. We're going to get our next act on, guys. So again, want you to keep the energy going. You guys have been great so far. I really appreciate it. I'm going to begin with you this time, man. Count down from 3 to 1. Start the clap and start cheering. Keep it going until you get to the stage. It's quite slow. It's quite slow.
Thanks for having me. So I'm going to tell you a bit about myself, right? So I'm like really into jiu-jitsu, right? I know what some of you might be thinking, you know.
Harry Potter.
Oh, shit!
Fair enough. Is that you? You're the Australian? No. Yeah, she's following furnace. Yes. Where are you from? Sorry?
The bad
The bad country. You are, you're getting all shy now. Where are you getting from?
Harrowing furnace. Cumbria.
Barrow in furnace. Sounds like a torture device, doesn't it? Climb inside and roast yourself to death. Alright, well now I will continue. Is that okay?
Yes, sorry.
Alright. So, sorry, I wouldn't know. So, right, so I'm really into jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, for those of you that don't know it, it's probably one of the gayest looking sports in the world. You know what I mean? You know, like two guys, you know, like on top of each other, you know, like mounting each other, you know, choking each other. It doesn't help that it's called BJJ. Everyone else means blowjob job. I was at the gym the other day. I actually got into an argument with this guy, like about jiu-jitsu being gay. Because he was on top of me, right? He's on top of me, and he's like grabbed the hold of my arms, so I can't escape, right? And he just starts like grinding his groin, like right into my arse, you know. So like I said to him, I was like, here, yeah, hello, yeah, I was like, yeah, all right. I didn't fucking say that. That's I said to him, I was like, here, mate. I was like, don't you think this looks like a little bit gay? He's like, gay? Like, well, I'm not gay. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'm sure you're not, but still in the changing rooms right now. I'm originally from Aberdeen, right?
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. I'm getting all fussed today. I recently moved to Edinburgh, right? So just a bit of a culture shock, you know? A little culture shock. First time experiencing colours. Yeah, pretty mental, I gotta say. Yeah. Actually saw a guy the other day wearing a yellow t-shirt. What's going on? Oh wow, you know, it's a bit of a bold move, huh? What's this guy think he is? The sun? Started doing comedy in Aberdeen, and after only 3 months, I actually got an invitation to do Aberdeenshire's Got Talent. Yeah, which at the time was obviously a massive surprise to me because I didn't realise Aberdeenshire had talent. Incredible, really. Run out of time, so I'll just fucking line it.
Decline.
What?
Did you decline?
What? The Aberdeen Show's Got Talent? No. Actually, funny story. This isn't a fucking joke, but fuck it. I did it, and I was the only comedian on the fucking lineup. I just watched like music acts. And like the guy at the end, he was like, great. He was like, you're my favourite comedian of the night. I was like, you fucking dickhead, then.
Well, we've had a few, so get off.
Well, now I'm fucking not. You fuck off. Alright. I'll end on this one. Just to fuck that. No, not disrespectful. For you, sorry.
Yeah.
So, my dog loves eating dead animals. Honestly, absolutely loves a dead animal.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? You're not wrong, yeah. Dead animals are like her hummus and crisps, though, you know, like her hummus and crisps. Sometimes you'll just catch her like tucking into a dead rabbit, you know. Whenever I catch her, I'm like, Dolly! Leave that rabbit alone. There's gonna be nothing left for me. No. And he's my dog, by the way. He's the cunt that fucking eats it up. I thought I'd get a big laugh. It didn't work out. What's your name, by the way?
Still Kevin, mate.
Still Kevin?
Yeah.
First name Still, last name Kevin. Hello! Alright.
Everyone. Aberdeenshire has talent. What do you think?
It does me.
Jury's still out. No. Good stuff there from Murdo, very good. We just got a couple more acts left. We've got 2 more acts. So again, you guys have been a class audience. We've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Flower Man, the flower shirt. I understand here your wife Catherine has said that you're from the Lake District. That's right. Are you from the Lake District as well?
Yeah, bottom of the Lake District.
Bottom of the Lake District. Okay. Cool. The bit with all the part with all the bits, all the shit. So what do you do with yourself?
I'm a nuclear. I build nuclear submarines.
Oh, fucking alright. We've got
Oppenheimer.
We got Oppenheimer in the room here.
With a fetish. Oppenheimer with a fetish.
Exactly.
What is that fetish?
Have you seen the film Oppenheimer?
I don't care. It's the defense of the realm.
Defense of the Realm.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, you build nuclear submarines.
I build nuclear submarines.
Oh, that's cool. You know, in Scotland we got a place called Trident, where
Yeah.
that
We
one.
built them as well.
It's funny because if there's a nuclear accident, there's going to be all this radiation that gets spilled out, and for Scottish people, it might make us look better. You know what I mean? So fucking.
It's made us look great.
Let's all pray for our nuclear spillage in Scotland, guys. You know what I mean? We really fucking need one. Especially this guy.
I'm really having a
joking,
fight,
I'm
mate. Oh, fuck you.
Okay.
Can he swim?
He can't swim. Alright, we'll get you some armbands as well then. We'll get a wee rubber thing in this guy. Alright, we're going to get 2 more acts, guys. So again, if you could start the energy here, we're going to go down from 3 to 1. Start the clapping. Keep it going. Alright, come on.
Right, how are we all doing, everybody? All well? So I've been living in Glasgow for about 4.5 years. I actually came up to do my Masters in Writing. I've actually applied to the Edinburgh one, but I wasn't fucking American enough. So I ended up in Glasgow, we all agreed it was a good time. So when I'm not here, I'm tending a bar and doing a rather good job of it. And thank you. And I was doing a graveyard shift on Boxing Day, just gone. And there's like 5 or 6 people in the room, dead easy time, easy money. And this couple walks in, and they walk up to the bar, and then they speak with this accent. That for the purpose of comedy, I have to do for you all now. But I can't do the accents. So I'm just going to do a blanket all of the accents and equally offend as many of you lovely multicultural as I can, and we'll go from there. So he comes to the bar and he goes, "Hello, I'm also hearing this for the first time as well. Me and my partner, we've been travelling Glasgow for the past day, and we would like to know if you could recommend anything for us for a jacket or maybe. And because I've been in Glasgow for the past 4 years, my first thought was to go, well, I can recommend you a calendar, pal, because everywhere's shut. But I didn't say that, because that would be a little English boy in me said, no, that might be rude. And then we did a little chat, and he heard my voice, and he says, well, you don't sound very Scottish. And I'm like, no, I do not. I don't know what I sound like right now. I said, no, I'm from Yorkshire originally. He goes, Yorkshire, cricket, funny hats. I'm like, yes. Funny hats, casual races, and binge drinking. Yorkshire does it all. I'm pausing dramatically now to remember my place. Nope, it's gone. Should we start again? Let's start again. No. Yes, that was it. You don't sound very Scottish. Yes, and then he immediately goes from, you don't sound very Scottish, to, so, can I ask you a question with my normal accent now, because I'm giving up on that. Let me ask you a question. He goes, so you've lived in England, you've lived in Scotland. What do you think's better, England or Scotland? And then all of a sudden the atmosphere in the room got very, very tense. A little like it is now. And the 4 or 5 Scottish people that were in the building were all sitting up a little straight there, and I could feel their eyes digging into my head. And now I'm not above a little bit of pandering to save my legs and or arms. So I made sure I was loud enough when I said it, and it says, well, what's better, England or Scotland? And the answer's obvious, mate. It's Glasgow. Glasgow is better than England and Scotland. Everyone I've ever met from Glasgow was incredibly handsome, pretty, well endowed, and above all, merciful. And then everyone relaxed. Okay, and then he went back, the accent came back a little, and we all went back to the table, and I thought, alright, we're all good. And I turned to my boss, who'd been laughing his ass off at the end of the bar, slowly put a large kitchen knife away. And then 10-15 minutes later, he comes back, and he's still looking at trouble, and he's saying, me and my partner, we've been up and down England the past few weeks, and we've seen a lot of English people, we've seen a lot of Scottish people, and like, you guys really fucking hate each other. Why is that? And I'm like, how long have you got? And I was like, I can only speak to my own experience, and as an English person, that's probably wrong, but thank you. Seal of approval there. Yeah. What's the place again? Very good. Yeah, concentrating.
Who's wrong for the same?
Thank you. There we go. So he says to me, what does he say to me? Remember your lines, that's what he said to me. And then I what's my line? And then he says, well, maybe it's this whole surrealist ramble we're going on instead of the actual routine, which worked really hard on all this morning, and now we're in this place. It's just a little comfortable. There it is. Right, okay. Back in the room. Oh, don't, I'll lose it. Fuck. He says, about Scotland or England? Yes, I can only speak to my experience, and my experience is probably not the right one. So, historically, the countries have been warring for a couple of thousand years, all the way back to the Roman times. They had to put a fucking wall just to keep all you blobs out, and we all know how well that works. I think naturally, like both countries have a very strong national identity, and then when you put 2 big personalities like that in the same room, there's going to be a bit of friction. Just ask Kevin. But I think maybe, just maybe, it's a fundamental truth of human experience that sometimes, every now and then, it can just be fun to give your neighbour shit for absolutely no reason. And then he goes, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. And I go, for instance, so where are you from? And he goes, Israel. Probably have different opinions on that. Anyway, thank you for watching me struggle through this.
Give up for Greg. Yeah, great. Shut it down. Good stuff. We have come. Sorry, that sounded very ambiguous. We've come to cheers. Oh, not me. Damn it. That's the cheers for saying we've come. We've come to the end of our show. Thank you. We come. No, fuck. What am I saying? We got fucking one more act. Sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. So we got one more act. Okay. And yes, but this act very great. He's one of the reasons we're all here right now. He's not God, but he's one of the founders of this comedy night. So I want you guys to give lots of energy, as much energy as you can, for the final act of the night. We're going to begin with my man, Mr. Conrad Mullet, over here. We're going to count down from 3 to 1. Start going mental, crazy. 3 to 1, go. Come on. As much energy as you can now. Let's go.
Show us your clock, man.
You just fucked it. I've been doing this for all the acts, but I'm the last one, so I thought I'd just do it now to give you all peace of mind. You can leave this room. Yeah, when it hits 0, Power and Furnace is going to start the clock. Pull us all out of our fucking misery. Yeah, so I'm just going to do some shit that I thought on the walk over here. So it's going to be really bad. I thought that would be fine, because at this point of the night, I'm usually the only one here. But you're all in this room for some reason. Don't know why, but fucking weird, but that's fine. Alright, so what's going on? Oh yeah, who's had a horrible July? Everyone? Yeah. What a miserable month it's been. But yeah, we got the biggest arts festival in the world, that's cool. I thought I liked art. Turns out I hate it, actually. I hate it, it's horrible. Everyone who does art is a cunt, I found out the other day. Yeah, just walking through the street earlier and every fucking poster is like an ultra close-up of a guy going, validate me! It's like, fucking hell, mate, give me some personal space, please, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's like 4,000 shows on, it turns out 3,000 of them all have the same premise. It's, oh, this is an hour about how I fell in love. Okay, I don't know you, and it costs 20 quid as well. It's like, you can fuck along, please. People that I know my entire life, if they told me, oh, bro, I just fell in love, I'd be like, nice for you, good for you, mate, nice one, see you later, like, fucking weirdo. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I went to the pictures the other day. I don't think blockbusters are quite as good anymore. I think it's since they started trying to give them towards the Chinese market, you know? I went to see Mission Impossible, and every other scene, Tom Cruise was like, we need to get those Japanese bastards for what they did to China. I was like, what? Isn't this film set in South America? What the fuck? Yeah, that film wasn't very good. All those seen Mission Impossible films, every one of those films is basically Tom Cruise just trying to show the world how cool he is. He does a pretty good job. Like, there's a bit where he goes on a motorbike. 2 minutes left, guys. We're getting there. There's a bit where he goes on a motorbike off a ramp and then he sets off a parachute. And it showed like a making of, and the director was like, that was when I knew that Tom Cruise is the coolest guy I've ever met in my life. And he did that like 10 times, but he got it right on the first shot. And yeah, it's a clip with Tom where he's like, I actually tripled the budget of this movie because of how cool I am. It's incredible. Like Simon Pegg used to make his own TV shows, and he used to be British as well. But now he's American. And all he does is talk about how cool Tom Cruise is. It's strange. Anyone had the Elon Musk news? Who cares, right? He renamed Twitter X. How cool can this guy get? I mean, wow, what a cool dude. This guy is the richest man in the world. And every decision he makes is what a 12-year-old in the year 2000 thinks would be cool. He may as well have renamed Twitter I Love Limp Bizkit. No, you can't hate him though. Well, you can. Everyone hates him, let's be honest. But no, I mean, honestly, tanking that website into the ground is probably the biggest philanthropic act that anyone's ever done in human history. Every cunt on that website wants arrested immediately. I went on there for a while, drove me insane. It was horrible. I almost bombed the US Embassy because I kept getting in arguments with teenagers from Florida that made fun of me for not putting spices in my food. It's a horrible place. Has anyone noticed the thing that all 22-year-old Americans are all into Stalinism now on Twitter? Never seen that? It's pretty fun and weird. Yeah, they're trying to get healthcare by denying various
genocides in Eastern Europe is kind of strange. You all may as well. I've got 55 seconds left. Does anyone know what furries are? Anyone know what furries?
Furry?
Furries? You know furries?
Furry or furry?
Furries. The guys that dress up in big fluffy. The guys that dress up in big fluffy suits that look like cats. Yeah, and they do that because they have sex with dogs. And that's like a subculture on there as well. 30 seconds. We're getting there. It's in red now, so that's how you know we're all going to be dead in 27 seconds.
Back to the furries.
What's that?
Back to the
Furries.
furries.
I'm going to get attacked by furries after this. I was going to do the punchline to that, but I don't have much faith in it. I did it in Liverpool and everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Do it!
Alright, okay.
Shake my give you Dimmy!
Can't argue with that. You got a point. There will be a shite bag about Dinny. Like elderly Russian people have got to be incandescent with rage at how gay communism has become. They have got to be like, you've got the whole wrong idea. You've got the wrong.
Alright, give up for Rob Wraith, everyone. Okay. Thank you guys, you've been absolute troopers. That is the end of the show. However, just before you leave, oh, sorry. I thought I was getting heckled. I was like, what fucking saying? Thank you guys. Give a round of applause to all the acts you've seen tonight. Give a round of applause to yourselves. Just one last note before you go. Just at the door, obviously this is a free show, of course, by no means.